Hello, PE556. This is my Unit 3 video discussion on facility operations. Answer the question about a daily operational plan for sports facility to include operation needs in a typical service day, specifically states indoor sports facility. I'm going to talk about the day of a basketball game at my former high school. What I would do prior to the game or day of the game. I would meet with my janitor, my ASB personnel to make sure I got my money for the game, making sure I have my tickets, sign for the cash box. My janitor, parents, any volunteers that I have working the game all have a layout of where they're going to be. Like if the parents are selling concessions, where they're going to be at in the gym, so everybody knows exactly what they're going to be doing, where they're going to be at. Make sure I meet with my teachers that are working the game that night, making sure that what time they're going to report to the game. Make sure my janitor's got the locker room all set up for the visiting locker room, and also another coach's office or a classroom for the referees. Also going to make sure that the janitor knows that he's going to clean the bathrooms and keep those stocked throughout the night. So meeting with all those personnel prior to the on the day of the game, prior to the event, well in event, 4 or 5 hours prior to the game. Then 2 hours before the game time, I'm going to meet the team, the visiting team coming to the game, meet the referees, show them to their locations, the locker room and the other coach's office for the referees. I'm going to lock down the gym, make sure that we exit everybody from the gym, make sure that my janitor cleans the floor, making sure it's all prepped and all the trainers got all the water jugs, everything ready set up for the teams. Set up the ticket sales, make sure that they're all on board where they're going to be stationed at, make sure we have the tickets and we have the personnel there. Go over the routines and make sure the money's accounted for. And then the teams can start shooting around at that time, kind of get familiar with the gym. And then about an hour before the game time, I'm going to make sure that we open the doors and get everybody going in, directing people, making sure that they know what side's home and what side's visitors. In the gym, we have those signs on the bleachers so they know which side's student section, what's home, which one's visitors. Concession stand, all that stuff will be going at that time. So that's pretty much my layout. It's pretty basic. Also some 4 areas. It also asks us here to go over 4 areas of necessary items to plan and need a direct oversight. I believe always, making sure that the customer service, ticket sales, and the money are all taken care of. Making sure I check back in regularly with the people selling tickets, making sure they're not running out of money, vice versa. Making sure they have enough tickets, making sure everything's going good. Janitorial, making sure that they're cleaning the bathrooms, making sure they're well stocked, and making sure that the locker rooms are all locked down for those visiting teams. Game management, making sure that the flow of the game's going good. We have all essential personnel working. And then last one would be crowd control, making sure my admin team would be in place, making sure our fans are being good, and making sure their fans are being good, making sure I made contact with their admin team, making sure that everybody's on board, making sure we have a smooth event. So in a nutshell, 4 necessary items to plan and need direct oversight would be customer service, janitorial, game management, and crowd control. Looking forward to your insights. Thanks.